Air India has come a long way from its glory days when it dominated the Indian skies. Today, Indigo is India's biggest airline by domestic market share. July data from the National Aviation Regulator showed that Indigo commanded a 58.8% share. Vistara, a Tata Sons Singapore Airlines joint venture, was the second biggest with a market share of 10.4%. Behind Indigo and Vistara was Tata-owned Air India with an 8.4% market share. The Tata Group, which took over Air India and Air India Express in January this year, has decided to remedy the situation. Air India has unveiled a 5-year transformation plan that aims to increase its domestic market share to 30%, up from the current 8.4%. They have named the plan VIHAAN.AI. It involves investments in new aircraft and technology, along with improvements in customer service, to achieve its ambitious goal. Air India also plans to significantly grow its international routes to put itself on a path of sustained growth, profitability, and market leadership. But what are the implications of setting such a goal? And how can Air India go about achieving it? The answers are interrelated. According to aviation analyst Ameya Joshi, the plan's announcement indicated that a merger would happen between Air India and Vistara, after which a total group market share of 30% would be achievable and sustainable. Joshi contended that on its own, Air India would find it difficult to increase its domestic market share to 30% in 5 years. This could be one strategy, since the combined domestic market share of Tata Group airlines, which include Air India, Vistara, and AirAsia India, already stood at 23.4% in July. But in September, Vistara CEO Vinod Kannan told a national daily that all possibilities, from a merger to continuing with two separate airlines, were still being discussed. Kannan said that the discussions had begun and clarity on the issue would emerge in the next few months. So, a merger is far from being a done deal. Meanwhile, the Tata Group has already received the Competition Commission of India's approval to merge Air India and AirAsia India.
There may be some sort of alignment in due course because it just makes little or no sense for two full service airlines to compete with each other who are majority owned by the same group.
Air India's narrow body fleet has 70 aircraft, of which 54 are in service. Its wide body fleet has 43 aircraft, of which 33 are operational. The rest of the existing fleet will return to service by early 2023. After a long time, Air India has resumed expanding its fleet. In September, Air India leased 25 Airbus narrow-body aircraft and 5 Boeing wide-body ones. These will enter service starting December. Once the planes are delivered, the airline's fleet size will increase to 143 aircraft. Air India will also purchase planes and is in discussions with both Airbus and Boeing. In a change in its business model, Air India has also decided to introduce a premium economy class in all newly leased planes. Its existing fleet is mostly limited to economy and business class seats, while a few of its planes have a first class section. At present, Vistara is the only other airline in India that offers premium economy class. The carrier is also taking other steps in line with its transformation plan. Earlier in September, Air India said it would redesign flight schedules, hold daily meetings, and ask its employees to accurately report flight delays and their causes, all in a bid to improve its on-time performance. While a start has been made on the transformation plan, key challenges remain. While Air India's revenues jumped 64% in FY22, its net loss swelled by a third to 9,556.5 crore rupees. On a standalone basis, it posted a net revenue of 19,815.9 crore rupees for FY22. In FY21, the carrier had reported a net loss of 7,017.4 crore rupees and a revenue of 12,104 crore rupees. Enhanced competition is also likely. Air India is the market leader on long international routes that go as far as the US. But Indigo is also planning to become a significant player in that segment. If Indigo chooses to have a business class on its A321 XLR planes, which it will start receiving from 2024 and onwards, it would become a strong competitor for Air India on certain routes. So, can Air India achieve the goal it has set out for itself?
I see no reason why Air India cannot turn around. However, this whole transformation will take a considerable amount of time. As far as wherewithal goes and good credit is concerned, The Tata Group, it is often said, has got credit which is as good as sovereign credit. And I would sort of, agree with that, given the group and, their experience and just their reach across the globe. And secondly, as far as the whole turnaround goes, if there's, in my opinion, if there is anybody who can turn around Air India and get it on its way to its former glory and in due course get it there, it is the Tata Group.
Air India, in my opinion, it makes best sense for them to focus on international earnings purely for the simple reason that they will be looking at enhancing their dollar earnings as opposed to rupee earnings. At the moment, it makes sense to earn in foreign exchange and foreign currency because obviously that is where your expenditure is mostly, and you can balance it out far better.
Experts feel that the transformation plan is well thought out. Going ahead, whether or not Air India becomes the Maharaja of Indian skies again will depend on its execution. The good news is that there is a lot of confidence in the Tata Group's ability to translate its intent into action.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.